We've all been there. That familiar feeling of fatigue, the lack of motivation that seems to permeate every aspect of our being. It's easy to label it as laziness, a personal shortcoming we need to overcome. But what if it's something more profound? What if beneath the surface of apparent lethargy lies a hidden epidemic, burnout? Burnout is more than just feeling tired. It's a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged or excessive stress. It often masquerades as laziness, leading to misinterpretations from others and self-criticism within. We might find ourselves withdrawing from social engagements, neglecting responsibilities, and struggling to muster the energy for even the simplest of tasks. Recognizing the difference between laziness and burnout is paramount. Understanding this distinction is the first step toward extending compassion to ourselves and seeking the support we need to heal. Burnout isn't merely a mental phenomenon, it manifests in our physical selves, sending out distress signals that should never be ignored. One of the most telltale signs of burnout is persistent fatigue. No amount of sleep seems to alleviate the overwhelming exhaustion that pervades our days. We wake up feeling as tired as when we went to bed, our bodies heavy and our minds clouded. Headaches become more frequent and intense, a throbbing reminder of the constant tension we carry. Our immune systems, weakened by the onslaught of stress hormones, become more susceptible to colds, flu, and other infections. Digestive issues such as stomach aches, nausea, and changes in appetite become unwelcome companions. Recognizing these physical manifestations of burnout is crucial. By paying attention to our physical symptoms, we can begin to address the root cause of our burnout and embark on a journey toward recovery and renewal. While the physical symptoms of burnout are often readily apparent, the mental and emotional toll can be more insidious. Our minds, constantly bombarded with stress signals, struggle to keep up, leading to a decline in cognitive function. We might experience difficulty concentrating, making decisions, or remembering important information. Emotionally, burnout manifests as a pervasive sense of negativity and cynicism. We might feel detached from our work, our relationships, and even our passions. Enthusiasm wanes, replaced by apathy and a lack of motivation. Feelings of irritability, frustration, and anger surface more easily, often directed at ourselves and those around us. Burnout can also lead to a diminished sense of self-worth and accomplishment. Recognizing these mental and emotional markers of burnout is crucial in understanding the full scope of its impact on our lives. By addressing the mental and emotional aspects of burnout, we can begin to heal the wounds that stress has inflicted and cultivate a more resilient and fulfilling life. Section 4. Unmasking the imposter laziness versus burnout. The line between laziness and burnout can often feel blurry, leading to self-doubt and misinterpretations from others. However, understanding the key distinctions between these two states is essential in addressing the root cause of our struggles and seeking appropriate support. Laziness typically stems from a lack of motivation or desire. It's a conscious choice to avoid effort or responsibility, often driven by a preference for ease and comfort. Burnout, on the other hand, is an involuntary response to prolonged or excessive stress. It's a state of complete depletion, where we lack the physical, emotional, and mental resources to function optimally. Another key difference lies in the emotional landscape. Laziness is often associated with feelings of apathy or indifference. Burnout, however, is marked by a complex mix of emotions, including exhaustion, cynicism, irritability, and a sense of hopelessness. Recognizing these distinctions is crucial in extending compassion to ourselves and seeking appropriate support. Section 5. The daily grind. Recognizing burnout in everyday scenarios. Burnout can manifest in various ways depending on individual experiences and circumstances. Let's explore a few examples to shed light on how burnout can stealthily creep into our lives. The overachiever. Sarah, a dedicated marketing manager, consistently goes above and beyond in her role. Initially fueled by ambition and a desire to excel, Sarah finds herself increasingly exhausted, irritable, and disillusioned with her job. Her once sharp focus has waned, replaced by difficulty concentrating and making decisions. Sarah's experience exemplifies how chronic work overload, lack of boundaries, and relentless pressure to perform can pave the path toward burnout. The caregiver. John, a devoted husband and father of 2 young children, juggles a demanding full-time job with the responsibilities of caring for his family. John constantly prioritizes the needs of others above his own, neglecting his physical and emotional well-being. John's situation highlights how the chronic stress of caregiving, coupled with insufficient self-care and support, can lead to burnout. The student Emily, a bright and ambitious college student, strives for academic excellence. However, she's begun to experience persistent fatigue, difficulty concentrating in class, and a decline in her academic performance. Section 6. Reclaiming your well-being, a roadmap to burnout recovery. Recovery from burnout is not a quick fix. It's a journey that requires patience, self-compassion, and a commitment to prioritizing our well-being. The first step is acknowledging that we're experiencing burnout and that it's not a sign of weakness, but a signal to slow down and reassess our priorities. Seeking professional help is crucial in understanding the root causes of our burnout, developing coping mechanisms, and creating a sustainable plan for recovery. A therapist can provide a safe and supportive space to explore our emotions, challenge negative thought patterns, and develop strategies for managing stress, setting boundaries, and cultivating self-compassion. Creating a supportive environment is essential in our recovery journey. Confiding in trusted friends, family members, or colleagues can provide emotional support, reduce feelings of isolation, and help us navigate the challenges of burnout. Lifestyle changes play a pivotal role in mitigating burnout and promoting overall well-being. Prioritizing sleep, engaging in regular physical activity, and nourishing our bodies with nutritious foods are essential in replenishing our depleted energy reserves and fostering resilience. Incorporating mindfulness practices, such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, or spending time in nature can calm our minds, reduce stress levels, and enhance our ability to cope with challenges. By taking proactive steps to address the root causes of our burnout and prioritize our well-being, we can reclaim our lives, rediscover our passions, and cultivate a more balanced and fulfilling existence. Section 7. A promise to yourself. Prioritizing self-care for lasting resilience. In a culture that often glorifies busyness and productivity, prioritizing self-care can feel like a radical act of rebellion. We're conditioned to believe that we must constantly strive, achieve, and push ourselves beyond our limits to be deemed worthy or successful. However, true success lies in recognizing that our well-being is not a luxury but a necessity. It's the foundation upon which all other aspects of our lives are built. Self-care is not selfish, it's an act of self-preservation. It's about tuning into our physical, emotional, and mental needs, and making conscious choices to nourish and replenish ourselves. It's about setting boundaries, saying no to demands that drain our energy, and making time for activities that bring us joy, peace, and a sense of connection. Prioritizing self-care is an ongoing journey, not a destination. Embrace self-care as an act of radical self-love, a promise to nurture your well-being and create a life filled with joy, purpose, and lasting fulfillment. Please like, share, and subscribe for more emotional wellness and self-care tips videos.